Servus from the Pain Cave and welcome back to the Zwift Unlocked series. Stage 3 takes us to Scotland after party, a short but brutal route with just 15 kilometers and 200 meters of climbing. This stage finishes with a nasty 1.6 kilometer uphill drag to the Sgurr Summit Reverse, so pacing and punch are everything. We are in the advanced plan again, Monday 6 p.m. slot, typically one of the most stacked fields of the week. From Jan Iffert, Shaprov to Tom Luthier, some of these strongest guys are in today's race. And also my Swedish mate Teddy, who is up for revenge after I beat him last week. A top 20 would be a great success for me. Let's go, stage 3 is on and I'm super excited. Warm-up felt good and the route should suit me with the punchy grid circuit to begin with, and also the final should suit me on paper. But I've never done the Sgurr Summit from the reverse side, so let's see what I can achieve there. And we are done with the lead in, and one lap of the classical reverse is 3 kilometers. We got to do 3 of these full laps and then have like another half lap before we reach the final climb. So this is the Clyde Kicker reverse here. Pretty punchy, starting with around 7% gradient. Then there's like some short downhill, one kick, and then another punch at the end. And normally it shouldn't be a problem. Will be hard to break away here. I mean, of course, you will see some attacks, some like fast pace from the strong guys who want to make this race hard and fast. But normally I'm confident that I should be able to keep up with these guys here on this grid circuit lap. We are already 2.6 kilometers in so far, 4.2 watts per kg average. I'm using here my power-ups, as you all should, because that helps you to save some watts here in this really hard grid circuit lap. Then I decided to kind of fall back a bit in this like big group, which was a bit of a bad idea, because you can see this the field is strung out here at this point, hard pace, and I'm falling behind. You see first lap with 3 minutes 54 at an average of 256 watts. And yeah, I'm in a bad position, trying to make up for it here, trying to go hard, trying to overtake some guys here in this second time up the Clyde Kicker, which I thankfully can. I'm pushing here more than 7 watts per kg. So this cost me a bit of energy, but I'm back here at the front, which is the most important. And from this moment on, I decided like I cannot let that happen again. So I need to stay focused, need to try to stay at the front, because that's where you can just react a bit faster and easier to some attacks at the front. So you see everyone is using their power-ups. Now I got a featherweight power-up, which is great here. I could have used that a bit earlier. I tried to find out the right position each lap. Like when can I start to use the power up to make the most out of it? So we are almost done with second lap here. 3 minutes 44, so 10 seconds faster than the first lap. 287 watts average, 171 beats per minute heart rate. So it's getting more and more spicy here with just 7 kilometers to go. So we are halfway through at this point, and we are beginning the third lap, which will be the last full lap. So another time up the Clyde Kicker, I'm going out of the saddle, pushing 8.8 watts per kg, trying to stay with the front, trying to not lose any positions here. And you see one guy was flagged, KK, German guy, who obviously is a proven cheater. So yeah, that's a shame. That's really sad. But yeah, back to the racing. We are here still on the Clyde Kicker for the third time, one more time to go. And yeah, I'm just trying to do the watts that is kind of necessary to stay with the group. I don't want to waste too much energy, but I want to stay here with the front. So yeah, I will not be caught in any bad position here once the pace is getting a bit more spicy as at the beginning. So third lap, 3 minutes 49 with 284 watts, 173 beats per minute. So my heart rate is pretty stable here, 170. I felt very fresh, so I think I can push to definitely something around mid 190s today. So I'm still pretty comfortable at this point. Final time up the Clyde Kicker, and now I'm expecting some huge and ballistic attacks. I'm really, really pushing hard with 10.7 watts per kg, trying to stay here with the front guys. Maybe there will be some splits or a small group breaking away, so I try to be there. There's also some other guys here. Luke Walton is here again from Rough Draft Cycling, and also Kamil Vlacek, another few Zwift friends here, part of this race. Also one of my teammates with Robert. So pretty cool field and a really strong group of riders. So we're almost done here with the Clyde Kicker. 3 kilometers to go at this point. I'm in a great position. The field is still very, very big. So you see we had 67 riders entering this race. And yeah, top 20 will be a great result. But let's see if I can do that, because that group is really strong. 2 kilometers to go, and the final climb is the Sgurr Summit North, 1.6 kilometers at an average of 4% gradient. You see just now Tom Luthier broke away at the front. He got a gap of around 3 to 4 seconds. Let's see if he can hold that, because that will be a huge challenge up that final climb. You can see the first part is a bit draftable. There's some flat parts and false flats, so it will be hard to make a break yourself. He is still 4 seconds ahead. I'm trying to stay here with the front, pushing 7 watts per kg. The pace is really relentless, like no mercy from these strong guys. I'm trying to stay here with the front. Already heart rate of 185 beats per minute, pushing 9 watts per kg here to stay here at this position. And yeah, I was just suffering already. 189 beats per minute and still 900 meters to go. One more kick here out of the saddle, pushing almost 10 watts per kg, pushing 10 watts per kg, trying to stay here, still like in a position around 10th place. So that looks really good, but we also still got 700 meters to go here. And you can see a lot of red in the graph for the profile. And I'm pushing really hard, trying to keep up with the front group, pushing 7 watts per kg, using my featherweight, because I can see I'm losing the draft, and I just want to stay there to benefit from being with the group, because here we have 31 kilometers per hour and around 6%. So there's probably draft important. I'm losing a few positions, just around like 20th position anymore, going out of the saddle one last time, still 300 meters to go, pushing everything I can. I can also see Teddy is just right behind me, and I want to try to keep him behind me. So I'm pushing everything I've left, 7 watts per kg. This is really crazy. So Teddy is also, he's pushing red numbers here, just 70 meters to go, and he is trying to overtake me. I'm pushing everything that I've left, and he's just overtaking me to the line. So fair play to him. 22nd position for me, 21st for Teddy. And Jan Iffert taking the win here at the front. I pushed 4.7 watts per kg, 6.75 watts per kg for 2 minutes. So really hard pace. I was hoping for a better result, but I mean, with these power numbers, I gotta be happy, because it was a really tough race. A few punches here at the beginning, some hard intervals in the grid circuit, but then like this final 3 minutes were just really crazy, insane pace. And yeah, you can see my V ball almost completely emptied my tank there. And look at that, some new power PBs for 3 minutes, for 10 minutes, and 15 minutes, pushing 6.4 watts per kg for 3 minutes. I mean, that's insane. And that was only enough for 21st in this really strong group. So incredible, but really happy with these power numbers. Also really close to 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and 8 minutes to my BBs. Finishing in 22nd also here for the GC of the Zwift Unlocked, which gives me 20th place in the GC for now, but there's still a few fast bands coming this week for sure, so I will lose some positions also in the Austrian ranking, where I'm second at the moment. But again, like, competition is not really high so far, just 2 guys that are like A category riders, so let's see if I can make up some time there. After the race, I was thinking, like, couldn't I push more on that final 300 meters, going out of the saddle one last time, sprinting to the line? But I think I couldn't, and the power PBs showed that this was my max. Fair play to Teddy for beating me today. I will go for revenge next Monday, that's for sure. And that's a wrap up stage 3. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the incredible support in the last few videos. I really appreciate that. Drop a like if you enjoyed the race, subscribe if you're into Zwift racing content, and let me know, how did your stage 3 go? Did you survive the climb or blow up halfway? See you in the next one. Cheers and ride on.